Right, guys, this is Alan with the part 2 video on the Feasting Troll King busted card. Sorry I wasn't able to upload part 2 lately. I was busy. There's this cool Mythic Championship qualifier which I won't be able to play because I suck at standard and I'm not willing to play standard regardless. So yeah, just to show off a little bit that I reached Mythic rank last month, but it doesn't really matter anyways because I don't plan on playing this type of format. I don't plan on playing Constructed at all. So let's just finish off this draft. Hopefully get our 7 wins. Just review over the deck. It's a pretty mediocre, pretty okay-ish, I think, but on other games we managed to pull out the Feasting Troll King, which is a pretty busted card, which won us all the games. What do we have here? We have Edgewall Innkeeper as our 1-drop. We don't really have much adventure synergies going on, to be honest, other than the Garenbrig Carver and the Tree Folk, which I'm fine playing the Edgewall Innkeeper. We got Stolen by Fate as a nice spell. Lucky Clover for potential targets with the Toonvale Tree Folk putting up 4 counters. Maybe the Garenbrig Carver can get +2 twice with it. But other than that, this draft, I think I kind of botched up because I was pivoting between. I was going back and forth between green, white, and green, blue too much. That I passed up some more. That I end up selling in green, blue anyways, due to the fact that it had a lot more removal as opposed to green, white. But as you can tell, I did draft some green, white halfway through the second pack, and I wish I could have gotten the signals much more easier and quicker earlier, so I can have a much more probably a higher quality blue white blue green deck, but I didn't really pass up on some Thunderous Snappers that I didn't recall. Also, there weren't any Rosethorn Acolytes being passed around, and no Marrowleaf Pixies being seen, so it was a bit of a weird draft, but other than that, I think I'm pretty happy so far with what we got. But yep, let's finish this up, get our part 2 going, and yep. Let's see if we snatch up, we top deck up Feasting Troll King exactly on turn, I think it's 6 again, with 4 green sources. So hopefully we can win the game with it, and yep, go on from there. Alright, let's begin. Currently we went 4-0, we got 4-0, but we could screw up, you know, you never know. The opponent just has a better deck, we don't get our land drops in time. And I do like this hand, and Feasting Troll King is what we're looking for. I like the op on turn 1, which can find us a forest, and the Golden Egg can help us fix our mana. So we currently have 2 green sources, we just need 2 more, and we should be good. And we're on the draw, so definitely keeping this hand. Opponent is playing black. Cauldron Familiar must be playing blue, black, green. Hopefully, because I don't see any point in playing that unless you have food synergy. So yeah, just gonna pass the turn. If there's a forest that I scry into, I'm definitely gonna draw into it because I want to cast this exactly on 6. It'll be a bit of a nightmare for him to deal with if we drop this on 6. Usually this just wins the game by itself. So let's just take 1 here. What else the opponent has? Definitely black-green. Look, this has the Witch's Oven combo assembled. I guess he can just keep sacrificing this end of turn and casting it to deal some potential damage to us. So hopefully we stabilize by then. But the name does make sense. Cat Lady 25, Cauldron Cat. Pretty hilarious if you think about it. But okay, do I really need a Tome Raider on 3? It's decent, but I already have Sporecap Spider. And he's definitely not going to use this to trade off as well. So maybe I just bottom it, to be honest, because it's almost like drawing a card if I bottom it. Because, I mean, I'm just looking for green sources at this point, just to cast Feasting Troll King. Don't really care about 1/1 flyer at this point. So I do like the island. I think I'm going to start my first forest, put down a Golden Egg, draw a card. And we have 3 sources now, so just 1 more, and once we reach turn 6, we should be good to go. There's no point in trying to kill this familiar or bounce it because he's just going to sacrifice it in response and keep draining me. But I'll happily put up a blocker next turn with the Sporecap Spider and hopefully minimize the 1 damage that's getting through on his side. But or I can keep up the didn't say please, perhaps. That might be better. But yeah, and right now he's just going to sack the Cauldron, play it back, deal some damage to me. And I think I should put up the blocker next turn just to reduce some damage for the most part. So, combo assembled. Nice job, opponent. Let's see how powerful this really is. He could just kill me. She should just played it end of her turn maybe, because I really don't have anything that can really block this, and she would have missed. I think she missed out on 1 damage. End of turn, she could have just replayed the Cauldron Familiar by sacrificing the food, but what she did there, pretty much. Okay, so yeah, let's just play out the land. I think I'm happy just playing out the Spore Cap Spider. I don't care if he keeps sacrificing. Yeah, let's get this going. Next turn I can probably leave up didn't say please. Then the turn after I can just play out the Garenbrig Squire. Hopefully I get my 2 more green sources. I don't care if she keeps sacrificing, at least I have a blocker to deal with this 1/1 Cauldron Familiar. He might have Reef Soul, which could be a bit problematic. But, we'll see. Cool. Cat the sacrifice. And she should just replay it again at end of my turn. Because she can. At instant speed. I don't think she realizes it due to the last turn. Hopefully she just passes the turn. Yeah, she should have just done it end of turn. I mean, she could still do it, but the fact that I have a blocker and that she could have Reef Soul, she could have just punched in that extra damage. But opponent seems stuck on 2 lands for the most part, so I think I'm quite ahead for now. Don't think I'm attacking anytime soon. Next turn, just play out the land. Ooh, another green source. So I think I should just play out my island regardless, just to leave up didn't say please. Next turn I can play out the forest, play out Garenbrig Squire. There's no point in bouncing back Cauldron because he's going to sacrifice in response. There's no point in me attacking. I could attack and then follow up with a 2-drop, but I just want to leave didn't say please open. So I'm just going to take some drain for now. I should be fine. Opponent is stuck on 2 lands. This Troll King is going to be really difficult for the opponent to deal with once it gets down on turn 6. There's no counterspell I need to be worried of. There's just this kitty cat that's being quite annoying. And if he does play a pretty significant 3-drop, I think I'll just counter it with didn't say please. But I think I'm fine for now. She could just replay it. The opponent doesn't realize it. So, I mean, this could just be an easy victory. Opponent has his 3rd land. Let's see what he plays out. Tempting Witch seems... do I care? Like, she could just keep sacrificing the food, to be honest, to dealing damage. Like, for example, I mean... But he wouldn't be able to replay the cats, but you still mix another food. I think I should just counter it. Why not? I think it should be fine. Get some mill going to the graveyard. Because I don't want her to gain another food, otherwise she's just going to keep making millions of food tokens, sacrificing them, dealing 3 damage to me. And as well as playing out the Cauldron Familiar. Didn't really mill anything too significant other than 2 lands. Hopefully he doesn't get another land next turn. And next turn might be fine just attacking with a 1/3. Yeah, let's just play out. Maybe I should just keep it behind. Don't really see a reason to attack. Definitely gonna play out the Squire next turn. Feasting Troll King is gonna get loose. There's no point in casting Stolen by the Fae. I should just attack for 1/1 maybe. Nah, I think I'm fine. He could have Reef Soul, and then I might have to end up having another blocker for this Cauldron Familiar. But this 2/2 can start chipping in damage next turn along with the Feasting Troll King. Just wondering why she doesn't play at end of turn. Hopefully he misses another land drop. But I'm happy if he uses Bacon to apply this turn onto any of these creatures, to be honest. The opponent can just start chump blocking and then sacrificing in response. But luckily, Feasting Troll King has trample, so it's gonna get through this kitty cat pretty easily. Think he missed another land drop? Yeah, I guess he missed another land drop and he has nothing to play. So I think I'm happy with this. Not gonna sacrifice the land anytime soon. Let's just play out the forest, play our big bomb. Maybe attack in with the Garenbrig Squire and say go. Actually, there's no point in attacking, I don't think, because he's just going to block and sacrifice in response. I could attack with both, perhaps. Like, I can still recur to Feasting Troll King if he kills it. So yeah, why not? Let's start chipping in. He might just block the 2/2, sack it, and then I push in for 1. But I'm gonna start pushing in trample damage next turn anyways. And I have 1 food to sacrifice to gain 3 life, so I should be fine for now. Maybe the 1 damage isn't that significant, but yeah, whatever. Maybe every damage does matter, to be honest. I think the opponent realizes now that she could have played it end of her turn. Yeah. I think the opponent realizes it now. Now I can start attacking with everything next turn. Well, there's no point attacking the Squire. I could just bounce back to Stolen, but she makes another food token. But I do have some flyers in the air that can deal with this. Maybe it's better to just opt. Let's go for it. Merrileaf Rider, how good is that? That could trade into Tempting Witch, but nah, it doesn't seem too significant. He can just chump block again. Let's bomb it. Ooh, Insatiable Appetite seems pretty interesting. So maybe I'm just gonna play out the Lucky Clover here. Just attack with everything for the most part. I could save the Insatiable Appetite as a finisher. If I attack with everything, what happens? I mean, I guess I guess I might have to use a pump trick with the Garenbrig Squire. Just to kill a Tempting Witch, which I don't think it's worth doing. So maybe I just attack with the Troll King. Because he could just easily double block, sacrifices in response. This doesn't really push through unless I use the Insatiable Appetite. And I don't really think I want to trade Insatiable Appetite just for a 1/3. So I think I'm just going to attack here and say go. He can prevent 1 damage, but this has trample. So it's going to get through for 7. And I do have this Insatiable Appetite to make this into a 12 damage attacker, maybe end of turn. Sure, I think I'm definitely gonna kill a Tempting Witch. I don't think the opponent realizes that trample damage does happen, and I get a free creature here. He does do his dumb trick again, but the trample damage will matter, regardless if he sacrifices it. Okay, sure. Yep. Sure. Opponent will just replay end of turn and should be fine. Got free kill. I think you just want maybe just prevent some damage, I guess. Makes sense. But hopefully the opponent doesn't drain me out in time. And I could just send everything if he doesn't develop anything next turn. He probably gets a land drop. Perhaps this turn he can start developing. Opponent is playing some Black Knights with the Smitten Swordsmaster. Falmir Knight's a bit annoying. But I think I'm just going to attack into it, perhaps. Or I can actually just bounce it back, but I mean, he does get to replay it and draw, but it might just be worth it. Ooh, okay, Charm Sleep is excellent. Definitely gonna Charm Sleep the Falmir Knight. I don't want to bounce it back because he's just gonna replay it and draw cards with it. I think it's better to just attack with just Charm Sleep this, tapping it down and then attacking. There's nothing in double green that untaps, so I think I'm happy just attacking, sending in all right now. You could have the card Return to Nature, perhaps, but it doesn't seem like he has it, but I'm not going to play around that. I could have gotten 3/1/1 flyers, but Yeah, he could top deck another land next turn, just use this to draw, and then end up replaying it. So I think I'm happy just pushing in for 8 here. Sure, just sacrifice the Foundry Knight. At least it's gone. If he taps out, I might just push in for a whole bunch of trample damage next turn. But the opponent is definitely on the ropes. Missed a couple land drops in the last 4 turns, so it's going to be very difficult for him to stabilize. Even if he kills this, I can just return it. Looking at his graveyard, I think he might Forever Young back the Tempting Witch or the Falmir Knight, perhaps. Yeah, but I don't think he still has enough mana to stop this insatiable appetite from punching in for lethal next turn. So I think I might just go for it next turn. I could just run away. Does that do anything? No, he's just going to sacrifice this and replay it. So yeah, let's just attack. Just wondering if there's any combat tricks I need to be aware of. So this will be, let's see. So he blocks here. This is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It is lethal, but he could just sacrifice it and replay it and stabilize at 1 point. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, it's exactly lethal, but he can just replay this at the end of his turn and stabilize at 1 point. So I think I'm just going to let damage happen. I'm not going to go for lethal this turn. Otherwise, he'll just replay it, and that's going to be 6. And I would be 1 off anyways, so I don't really think I want to push that much. I want to save this as more of a surprise. Guess you could just sacrifice it again and replay it next turn. So next turn is just going to be the Falmir Knight. I might just Stolen by the Fae on it. It is instant speed, though, if he wants to use a Profane Insight, but he loses a life. And this would just be 5 mana, I believe, and we have 7, so we should have enough to use the Insatiable Appetite on the Golden Egg as well, and finish the opponent off from there. Opponent's really missing us on land drops, so. Okay, he replays it, sure. I mean, he could just sacrifice this in response to the Stolen by the Fae. So may I just run away to get our end of his turn. He doesn't have another swamp. He still needs double white. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna do this, to be honest. Yeah, I'll just return a cheaper creature. He could just sacrifice it, that's fine. At least, I mean, if I use Stolen by the Fae and he sacrifices it, I don't get the flyers. So I think I'm happy with this now. Yeah, let's just say go. Garenbrig Carver seems like a nice pump trick. So yeah, I got the Lucky Clover and the Insatiable Appetite, so I think I'm just going to attack in for lethal now. I don't think anything in double green can stop this Feasting Trowbridge, to be honest. Yeah, let's just utilize it. This should be lethal, perhaps, with the Lucky Clover. You could have, like, the pump spell, but then I'll just pump it even more. And this has trample, so I'm fine pumping this twice. Right, let damage happen. This should be lethal. Unless he has another pump trick, I'll just Insatiable Appetite and pump through. There's no bounce spells in double green. He could just re-sacrifice this and just replay it. It still doesn't do much. Okay. Yep. Right. So now we're currently 5-0. Let's see. Sure. Doesn't really matter anyways. Sure, you get Mythic, whatever. I don't even play Standard, so I don't think it matters. Okay, so 2 more wins. Let's get to 6 and 7 on the road. Yep, currently 5-0. Hopefully we can get 2 more wins. Get our 7, unless something really stupid happens, and you know. So hopefully we get our stupid card, the Troll King, on turn 6 again. But you never know. We do have an Op, Stolen by the Fae. Seems pretty decent with a 2-drop. I think I'll keep, and I'm on the draw. So I think I'm happy with this. Probably happy with another island. Next turn we have 2 drop choices. I'm just gonna say go. If it's a forest, I think I'm just gonna bomb it, even though I might need 4 for the Feasting Troll King. But it might be in the bottom of my deck. Sure, 2-1 is fine. Now what? Yeah, let's just opt. Gambrake Carver. Could seem pretty decent on turn 4. It's not the worst. Yeah, let's do it. It's a card. Let's play the island. I think I like the Marrowleaf Rider, because if he attacks, I think I'm just going to let damage happen. I don't think I really want to trade, and I can trade for 3. He could put a 1 toughness creature, but it's fine. I can just follow up with a Garenbrig Carver, Garenbrig Squire next turn. We can just end up in a stalemate, perhaps. So, Shining Armor. It's not a knight, so I don't care. I don't really care if he attacks here. I'm not trading 2 for 3. Ooh, okay, so I'm happy with this. Play the land, let's attack here. I think I'm just gonna play out the Garenbrig Squire. Don't think I'm gonna need to leave up a combat trick, to be honest. If he attacks, what happens? I might just offer to trade. So the 3-1 can start attacking for 3. Beloved Princess is an interesting card. I think it's fine trading. Like, next turn I could play this and just pump up, to be honest. I mean, this 3-1's blocking this 1-1 anyways, so I might just end up using the combat trick. Yeah, no blocks. There's really no point in blocking this. Yeah, I think I'm happy using the combat trick if he decides to do the attack with the block with the 1-1. It's a pump spell for 1-1, but at least this 3-1 stabilizes and it can trade for something bigger. Is it wrong? Nah, I think it's fine using it now. And then we can play out this Garenbrig Squire. Next turn we can drop the Garenbrig Carver to pump up both of these and do a lot of damage. I might just take another 2 damage again, to be honest. Unstuck in 2 white. Okay, so sweet. Well, we had a pretty lucky fair number of games, to be honest. I wasn't expecting this deck to be currently at 6-0. So yeah, I'm quite impressed, actually. So let's see. Let's open up a pack. Well, there's a store. Don't understand why there was shining. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna take a dumb snapshot. One moment. Let's take a stupid snapshot. Take a snapshot of this dumb deck. Yeah, let's more like this. Wondering why the music hasn't changed. Pretty interesting. Wondering why my capture isn't working either. I guess it's because I haven't used this in a while. So pardon me. All right, guys. Just let me just do the screenshot. And if you guys don't want to get through this technical, boring part, just feel free to skip ahead on this video. I'm just too dumb to figure this out, to be honest, so. Okay, never mind. Let's just play. It doesn't matter. The picture is gonna be in the thumbnail anyways, and I have plenty of stupid 7-win games. It just might be a surprising 7-0 that I wanted to take a snapshot of, but I'm fine. Since this, in case this video is just saved and recorded, we can just look back at it and see how lucky it was. I think this deck is running on pure luck. I don't think it's skill. I think it's the opponents that I've been facing. They aren't that great. And I just managed to get Troll King on 6 almost every single game, perhaps. Last game I had in my hand, I didn't cast it though, but every other game I have it. And I'm facing against like gold ranking opponents. This is a platinum player, so hopefully he does bring a challenge. Might get my first loss, we'll see. So do I keep this? Nothing on 2. I am on the draw. I might top deck something. I do have enough for a Charm Sleep. I think it can be okay. Let's keep it. And we have Tree Folk on 4 too, so we just need an early play. We are on draw, so we have like 2 turns. Well, opponent's playing Blue-Black Mill. Okay, luckily those aren't creatures. I'm pretty fine with these 2 mill cards. Opponent might just be playing Blue-Black. We'll see. Gunbreak Carver again. Okay. Yeah, just play out the Island Siggo. This curve is looking pretty high. Maybe it wasn't right to keep this, but with all these lands, I think it's okay. Lucky Clover with the Merfolk. Okay, so this might just be the first opponent we lose to, which I'm fine with. I mean, I don't expect to win every single game, to be honest. And it's hard to beat like a blue-black mill deck with Lucky Clover, where he's gonna mill us for 8 now and play out Merfolk Secret Keeper. Ooh, Folio. Okay, that's even more busted. So I don't really think I can win this with Folio. Especially all these cards in my hand that I'm unable to play out. And he's gonna mill me for 8, so I think I'm dead, but whatever. He's probably gonna mill my Feasting Troll King. Ooh, my Lucky Clover. Well, he didn't mill it yet. He's gonna mill eventually. I mean, he milled a bunch of lands as well, so nothing too significant here. That's a lot of cards. Okay, Garenbreak Squire, it's a nice play. Let's just play it out. Should just play out maybe my island, but I can just play out next turn. Don't think he has hand this card unless he has the that dumb card next turn. What's it called? I forgot what the name of it is called. Just the Reaper. But now this turn I can just play a land. I think I'm just gonna attack here. I could just Tree Folk, in fact. But I think he has Counterspell. Do I play into it? probably not. Because there's no way that he's keeping up double blue and the black, and he didn't play out his Merfolk's Secret Keeper. So it's no doubt going to be a counter spell, and I think I'm fine attacking this. I might just play a Tome Raider and get it countered, or he's waiting for his first blue land so he might just activate Folio end of turn. So I think it's fine just maybe just playing out the Garenbrig Carver. I'd rather just have this counter, to be honest. Over mill. Oh, he's just keeping up the mill. Okay. So it makes sense. I should have just played out the Garenbrig Carver then. But I have 2 bodies on the battlefield now. Hopefully I can race him. So he probably doesn't have counterspell. He was just leaving up mana to just keep milling with the Folio. Merfolk's Secret Keeper, sure. He's probably going to use this again to keep milling me. Feasting Troll King, I do need food for this, and unfortunately I don't have any. So I think this has to be a game where I'm just going to have to punch in a bunch of damage. And which is better now? Maybe I just attack and pump, perhaps. I could just use Tree Folk, to be honest, on the Garenbrig Carver. I do want to get through this, however. I could just Charm Sleep it, to be honest. Let's just attack here. There's no way I can cast Feasting Troll King due to the fact that he might just mill here. And I think I'm just gonna pump. Yeah, why not? Let's just pump. I think I'm happy with this. Could have run away together. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to see, but it has to resolve regardless, and he's just gonna mill me for 8 again. Guess I'm just gonna replay this. Say go. Yep, it's hard to beat double Clover and Folio. And honestly, the bots haven't been doing too well with the Merfolk Secret Keepers. I do have how many cards left in my deck? 13, so I'm pretty much dead, perhaps. So maybe just skip this game. Yeah, let's just skip it. I don't think I can win. He's gonna mill me for 8, and there's just Folio me, and I'm dead. So, yep, first loss. That's fine. Can't really beat a milling Clover and Secret Keeper, but Folio fancies. That's the bomb for mill. So yeah, let's just get our 7. Woo, let's go. Alright, I do have Op on 1. I could just hold on to the Mystic Sanctuary. Yeah, I think this is fine. Let's try this. I think I might just keep this Mystic. I might get 3 islands, and then I can fetch back a nice spell on top. We'll see. Yeah, let's opt here. Ooh, the forest. I think I need a forest, so I think I'm fine drawing this, to be honest. Yeah, we need our green sources. Not gonna ditch it. Yeah, let's play it out here. Let's go. Opponent is playing aggro. red, green. You could have another scary creature, so maybe I don't do anything about this. I do have my Feasting Troll King, however. And I think maybe it's fine just playing out the Mystic Sanctuary just to have my 6 land drop, perhaps. But I really just need 3 for green, perhaps. Yeah, I should be fine. Let's play out the forest. There you go. He might play bigger creatures, so I'm just going to take 2 for now. Grumgully is a card, so next turn I might just play out the Garenbrig Carver. The Charm Sleep unfortunately doesn't deal with Grumgully too well. So I might just play my Stolen looks pretty nice. X equals 3, so I'm missing a land. It would be nice to have this Mystic Sanctuary, but I think I'm just gonna play out the Garenbrig Carver. Try to trade for this Grumgully. If he attacks with both, what happens? Do I block? He could have just barge in. Now he might just have a removal spell, maybe Scorching Dragonfire. Ember Paladin is definitely a card. Yeah, I think I'm trading for it. It's way too much damage. 4 is way too much for me, so at least it prevented this from attacking in. Hopefully I top deck a land next turn. Didn't say please is decent. Might just cast a Stone by the Fae onto the 7 dwarves. Yeah, unfortunately I think I have to play out this Mystic Sanctuary here. But if he replays this, he's just going to get a counter. So I think I might just take 5 here, and or I can just Sleep Paralysis, to be honest. Keep up didn't say please. Next turn maybe I just take a Charm Sleep, and yeah, let's just take the damage. I'm fine going down to 11 at this point. I just want to be able to counter anything he plays. It feels bad that I couldn't get a 3rd island, and I have to play this tap, but yeah, that's gonna get countered. There's no way I'm letting that resolve. Still gonna take 5 here, but nah. Okay, I do need. Okay, I like the Stolen here on the Grumgully. Unfortunately, I can't be able to cast Feasting Troll King, but yeah, let's do it. X equals 3. Yeah, let's auto pay this. Say go. He just put him back behind a little bit. I might just trade for this 2/2, to be honest. Just in case he gets another 7 dwarves. I'm tapping this down with Charm Sleep. Okay, just one more green source, and I do like to Charm Sleep here on the Sarah. Do I just tack in for 3? Maybe leave in Insatiable Appetite to trade. Maybe I'm fine taking 2. Yeah, let's attack in for 3. Bit of a huge tempo swing with the Charm Sleep. Just one more forest, and Feasting Troll King is active. Let that resolve. Can just follow up with another creature. Well, that's pretty annoying. So I guess he's gonna have a 3/3 slamming in. So I might just have Insatiable Appetite active next turn. Depends. Lucky Clover. Okay, so I think I need to keep up my blockers. Use Appetite to maybe just trade off for the 4/4. That's a bit annoying, because luckily I kept back my blockers, so I'm able to do a nice trade on this. So now what? Okay, I think I need to kill off Grumgully for sure. So let's see. Let's assign blockers. Maybe I have to kill off the 7 dwarves. I'll be at 1. Yeah, let's try it like this. Maybe I chump block the 4/4. He could have a removal spell here, which I'm fine with. Okay, fling. Shh, I think I'm dead, right? I should be dead here. Yeah, good game. No, actually I'm at 5, so I can still, I could still just pump the... Yeah, I think I should pump the trade for the Spore Fort here, just to reduce this amount. I mean, I'm still dead almost, but well, that's the force I needed, but unfortunately I can't play it. Well, actually, I haven't played on my land yet, so yeah, I haven't played on my land yet, so I'm happy with this. And Feasting Troll King will help me stabilize. Well, actually, maybe not, because I still need to sacrifice 2 foods for it. Because this is lethal pretty much, so yeah, good game. If I had an extra land, I would have actually survived this, but oh well. A land a little bit too late, so to the party. So yeah, I guess we might not get there on the 7 wins, but yeah, let's do our final boss run. Still happy with the 6 wins. Alright, Edgewall Innkeeper on 1 seems pretty nice with Troll King. Yeah, let's keep. I do have a tapped land, unfortunately, but I do like this Edgewall Innkeeper on 1 follow up with the Garenbrig Squire, and hopefully we can get there on the Feasting Troll King, so I think this is a good hand. Even though this is a tapped land, we might have to delay a turn with this, but let's play it out. And I don't really have a lot of adventure creatures other than the Garenbrig Squire, to be honest. But let's just develop here. Don't think there's any 1 mana instant speed tricks I need to care too much about. Other than Outflank, but he doesn't have a creature. Let's just play out the Garenbrig Squire as it go. Next turn, should I get greedy with the Mystic Sanctuary and keep it back? Or do I just develop an island? Depends on whether or not I have if I end up top decking an island regardless. If not, I think I'm just going to be... Well, I can opt first. Let's opt. I do like the forest. I do need it for the Feasting Troll King, so let's draw it here. Yeah, let's not get greedy. Let's play out the Mystic Sanctuary. I don't know if I might regret this. Hushbringer, okay. The 2/2 can still attack through it, so I'm happy with that. So yeah, let's attack with the 2/2. Well, this card's a bit annoying because it does prevent the Feasting Troll King from gaining the food, but knowing that he's in white and green, it's possible that he has enchantment based removal. So I might not care too much. The fact that because I could just yeah, let's just go. Charm Sleep doesn't really do much. I think I'm gonna just play out the forest. Yeah, let's attack with everything. He could have the outflank, but I think I'm happy. There's no way he can activate this. So, let's attack. He could have outflank. Let's get that out of his hand. I'm just going to take 3 here. Yeah, let's just say go. He could just sacrifice his egg end of turn, gain some life. Probably not. So next turn I'm going to play, if I get another force, I'm just going to play this out. He doesn't get the food tokens due to this Hushbringer, but again, I'm not too worried because green and white doesn't really have a lot of damage. Okay, so that could be annoying. I might have to lock it down next turn. I think I'm going to save the Runaway Together, even though he gains 3 life, just to have a way to bounce back the Feasting Troll in case he does have damage space removal. So I'm going to have to take 3 here, maybe delay a turn, but I think I'm fine with this. And do we opt here? Yeah, let's opt. Happy with any force on top. Insatiable seems pretty decent. But maybe it's not what we need currently, so I think I'm fine bottoming this. Alright, let's do this. Let's Charm Sleep this. Let's get back that 3 damage that he gained back. He could just activate and make a Jabroni end of turn by using the Castle Ardenvale. He does prevent me from food, but again, I'm not too scared. I don't really care too much because green-white doesn't usually have damage-based removal to kill the Feasting Troll King. He's just mostly going to use enchantment-based removal to lock down this Feasting Troll King. Okay, yeah, just going to play it out here. Again, I'm not too worried. Attacking with the 2/2 should be fine. One takes 2. This is still a 7/6 Trampler, so I'm fine with this. Doesn't gain food, but again, I'm fine. I still run away together to bounce back any enchantment-based removal. And this is a huge tempo swing here. If he does lock it down, I can just double island, bounce this back, replay it again. And I drew this card every single game, so I don't know what the AI, the algorithms are thinking when they shuffle my deck. Or if I'm just incredibly lucky, because this shouldn't be happening every single game. I mean, maybe I'm just incredibly lucky. But now he could just trap this into the tower. Okay, sure, I don't care. Gain some life, kill it off, attack if you like. But that's not going to do much. Yeah, I think I'm going to play out the forest, attack for 8. This has vigilance, so I don't care too much. Let's go. Next turn is lethal, even if he attacks through, unless he heals. I think I'm fine with that. Do I bounce anything back? Probably not. Probably going to stay safe again. Sure. I think I can outrace this opponent. He still has a lot of life going, so I don't really care too much. Yeah, now I think it's time to run these 2 away together. Yeah, let's do it. I don't want this to resolve. And opponent has to chump block here, otherwise he's just gonna die. So yeah, that was a pretty good turn for me. Now, I don't have anything against his enchantment-based removal, but it didn't seem like he had any, otherwise he would have played it last turn. So I think I'm just going to play out everything here and say go. Okay, well, we got our 7-2. So I'm definitely going to upload this video. Pretty solid win. Feasting Troll King is a dumb card. Make sure you pick one packet every single turn. Every single time you draft it, and make sure you build around it properly. You don't even need to build around it, to be honest. You can just be a heavy or green deck, or even have green as a secondary color. Most likely you want it to be in your primary color, but even having it as your secondary color and being able to cast on turn 6 is pretty stupid. So, yep, going to upload this video. See you guys soon. Let's claim our prize here. Maybe open up some packs. Looking at our pick one, pack one. What we're looking at. Bacon the Pie seems like a good pick one, pack one, because this is double color. Ooh, actually Wildborn Preserver and Bacon the Pie are both contendable. I think Wildborn Preserver is definitely a much more powerful card, so I'm probably going to take it over Bacon the Pie, just because you can grow this. It's a flash creature. It can ambush a creature, so it can be a nice way to remove. It can grow really big, so it's a powerful threat. And it's pretty cheap at 2 mana, so I'm probably just going to take the Wildborn Preserver over the Bacon the Pie, pick one, pack one. Let's see this card. Yeah, the Lockmirror is a busted card. Even though it's in 2 colors, it's still splashable if you're going green-black or green-blue, simply because green has the mana fixing. Even though it's in 2 colors, it's just so powerful. Come on now. It's such a busted card that I'm happy just drafting around this if I get this pick one, pack one. So there you guys have it. It's like the busted Feasting Troll King, except it's in a blue, black. Actually, it's even better simply because this is much more easier to return into your hand. Yeah, just the cost for its effects, sacrificing Island and Swamp, it's just pretty busted by itself. So easy Lochmere Serpent. So there you guys have it. Nice 7-2 win with the stupid card, the busted card, Feasting Troll King. Going to upload the part 2 video. Stay tuned.